Alright, we're back. And the goal for today is going to be 100%ing Maneater. Where am I? Gold Shores. We're at 86%. So hopefully by the end of this stream, if everything goes well, we will have 100%ed. Oh, there it is. Do you mind? So, let's get started. Into the golf course. For everything I can get. Excuse me.
The bull shark is known to be a voracious, if hardly discriminating, eater.
Alright, so what we got? We're missing 3, 2, and 1 on everything. So let's get started. Hopefully this shouldn't take too long. But let's get that 100%. Oh my goodness. Triple jump is quite a lot of fun. Alright, just straight up. Yoink. There we go. Anything further? Nope. Alright, I guess we're swinging it all the way back down to this unknown. And we'll see if I find anything good along the way. Hi, I'm a shark. Let's see, I'm trying to think, continuing to read a lot. If anyone ever read Ranger's Apprentice series, I found some of the, prequels. I've read the 2 prequels, which is sort of like, it's like the universe of the YA world, but it's not technically, I guess it's not really YA because it's not YA characters. They're all like 20s and 30s. But it's always fun to go back to a world and an author that you remember. I did that recently with the Inheritance Cycle, Aragon stuff. But I'm got a recommendation from a friend, and I've been reading. It's called The Lies of Locke Lamora, or Locke Lamore, which is good. It hasn't yet grabbed my attention as well as some other things, but I feel like it also takes a while to get going. It's a fantasy world kind of thing. And I always like trying out new stuff. It's always good to try out new novels, new series. Where is this question mark? It's due left.
Only the prosperity created by global capitalism allows vacationers to purchase Sunyer buns and Port Clovis ashtrays.
I guess it's over here. Excuse me. Splash. We'll see if this drags me into the other area for the last couple things I need. Missed it. There we go. One of these things is not like the others.
Ownership manifests itself in a variety of ways here in Port Clovis.
Hey, you do what makes you happy. Huh. That's not a entrance. Interesting. But this is. Yeah, what else? I finally started watching Archer season 11. And I feel like a lot of people were worried that if you watch Archer, you'll know that the show's creator left outside of providing the voice of Rey somewhat recently. He left. He was kind of on the way out in the last 3 seasons.
The shark's cold, expressionless eyes are constantly on the watch for food.
But almost immediately it still was the same styling. I was watching it last night. The comedy feels familiar. Like it feels. It still felt like Archer. It was different, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Italian designed walk-in closets inside these condos.
Okay. Where was I? Archer. Yeah, it's kind of cool to see the evolution of a show that doesn't feel the need to stay super formulaic. Like that was one of the things that I don't know, a lot of people didn't like about Archer, but I actually really enjoyed, was they didn't really care if they were precisely the same show the whole time. Like they were super open to trying new formulas. You like it, starting with season 5, the Archer Vice, and like the characters stay relatively similar. I mean, they're all playing very archetypal stylings of characters, so they have a ton of material to work with there. But when they swapped out, it never felt, at least to me, it never really felt super stale. It just felt like, oh, it's evolving. It's a different setting for these characters. It's trying new things. And I feel like that's super important to allow for. How the heck am I supposed to get there? Where's the entrance? Oh, I'm about to run out of oxygen. I know I can't breathe on land. How the heck do you get to that? And especially in a world, in a creative world where we're seeing a ton of just remakes and formulaic sequels, feel free to pick whatever you want to what I'm referencing there. Kind of references most of it. But I mean, I'm thinking like Star Wars, the superhero movies, and not to say they're bad, but they are nothing new. Like, formulas are formulas because they work. And, I mean, I'm not going to say I didn't enjoy them, but as far as new material, new interesting stylings and stuff, it's kind of severely lacking. Hello, there it is. Which can kind of get boring. It's kind of disheartening sometimes to see how there's so little new stuff to pay attention to. There we go. And even in video games, like this game is similar to other games, but it's surprisingly new. It's very irreverent
the bull shark will eat just about anything.
of a lot of the kind of RPG tropes, I feel like. Which is not a bad thing. It feels weirdly fresh, even though it's somewhat of a repetitive game. especially when it comes to the dialogue choices, which are literally just repetitive. But it pokes fun, but also kind of does something new, and you see it with like Fall Guys, which I've never played, but I am aware of, where it's another sort of styling of the battle royale, but it looks different. It doesn't take itself super seriously the way that most games nowadays do. It's like such a drastic difference. How the heck am I getting to this license plate? Is this an out? Feels like an out. This is an out. Where's that license plate? License plate, the last thing I need to track it. 308. Can I get into it from above, maybe? Yeah. And even like Among Us, which is, that's another rehash of deception games. I mean, it's really hard to get new stuff anymore. So much has been done before, but like Among Us, there's another achievement. Among Us has a simplicity, from what I've seen of it, to where it's like kind of a relatively fresh breath in another in a genre that's been around for a while. I mean, deception games like Werewolf and etc. have been around for a while. They were a lot of games that you could do with friends. You didn't need a setup for it, and you still don't. I mean, these games don't do anything that you couldn't do just messing around with friends, which is fine. I mean, it doesn't need to do anything super crazy to be good or be effective. But it helps when it has a framing device. And that's what a lot of the new stuff is just a different variation of the framing device. And that's kind of where the creativity gets to shine. I mean, if you think about like the multitude of various battle royale games, I mean, there's so many that are still popular. I mean, for every Fortnite, for every PUBG, you have probably 1,000 other variations. You have them in, you have the Battlefield 5 Battle Royale, which I don't remember the name of. You have Warzone for the Call of Duty franchise, etc., etc. I mean, Battle Royale is super popular, but, and Fortnite gets, I've never played it, I just know of the concept, and I probably never will play it just because it's not my style of game, but Fortnite gets a lot of crap, but I feel like it was a kind of a unique take on the Battle Royale with the ability to build and that sort of dynamic environment you have. And however it's doing now, I don't really know. I don't follow it very much. That's not the kind of game I would want to watch or want to play, just because of the way it's paced. Battle Royales are always rough to play or watch if you're not really good, because then you spend a lot of time loading, or you spend a lot of time sitting there and waiting for something to happen. And that's just not a style of game that I'd want to play. But that ability to, as the player, to dramatically adjust your play environment was, I don't know, I didn't see many games that did that. I mean, you had I was a big fan of Battlefield have been a big fan of the Battlefield series. When I picked it up, I picked up Battlefield 3 for the 360 and played arguably way too much of it. That was probably the first game I ever put multiple days of game time into. But it had the dynamic environment that you could, as a player, like destroy things, and that would change how, like tactically, how you could work with it, which was different from the Call of Duty world and the other first-person shooters. I feel like where you had that super dynamic. Man, I forget the name of the engine that it used. But that engine was super effective at generating destructive environments. So you could knock down a wall and then use that wall, or use that opening in the wall to flank and stuff like that. And it played differently because of that. And then Fortnite added that whole new dynamic where you could build things for yourself. Because, I mean, Battle Royale is back from the Japanese film. And then Hunger Games kind of brought it into the mainstream. But, so it's not like Hunger Games is new. And whether or not Suzanne Collins knew of the Japanese film when she wrote Hunger Games, who knows? Maybe did, maybe didn't. Can you? Thank you.
If only someone had done their 6th grade reading
which is always,
assignment,
that's
this tragedy
interesting
could have been avoided.
to see how things can evolve. I mean, from my understanding, actually, I'm curious. I do kind of want to watch the original Japanese film at some point, just for my own curiosity. Because that has been a super... It's been... Can you bite that, please? Thank you. It has been super culturally relevant. Like, the Battle Royale franchise, like, Battle Royale styling is huge. It's an entire... It's affected video games and movies and books. And I don't think that anyone would have seen that coming when it first rolled around. It's just one of those cultural trends that you never really expect to see until it's happened. Like Vine and TikTok. Who would have expected that the form of entertainment would be 6 to 10 second videos of weird dance challenges, and that it would also be a super politically fraught battle that made it to the level of the top of the executive branch of the United States government. I mean, if you could have told me that whatever the 14-year-olds were using for social media was going to become a debate at the highest levels of government, like 5-10 years ago, I would have laughed. I think most people would have laughed. But it only goes to show that especially with technology, like, everything changes so quickly. You go from kind of normal, or like the normal, not normal, that's the wrong word. How much do I have left? What am I looking for? One of each. What is sort of the basic, or the current craze, the current whatever, and technology moves so quickly that by the time the new becomes the normal, it's now old. It's out of date. I've been following the new RTX card saga, which is something of its own, because I'm gonna build I want to build myself a good gaming computer and just general desktop sometime probably at the end of this year or so. So I'm following it. I'll probably end up with the 3070 unless the new AMD cards are really good, which they might be. That would be kind of cool if, because Nvidia kind of owns the GPU marketplace right now. But 5-10 years ago, when something launched, to get it, you went to a store. Like, that was the thing you did, was you went to the store. And now everyone sits and refreshes on a page as soon as the email comes in and just hopes to get something, which has obviously left it open to a lot of bots. And that's a whole other discussion. That's a whole other area of tech that I don't fully understand. I have a degree, and I have a degree in computer science, and I work in tech, so I have a grasp of what they're doing. But like bot countermeasures and stuff like that, and the ability to build out bots to pass all of these countermeasures, and the ability to build out countermeasures to beat the new bots. I mean, it's always a losing battle. And I feel kind of bad for Nvidia and like the partners and everybody that didn't plan for it. They didn't have everything set up. Some new technology caught them. They weren't, and they didn't anticipate it. They didn't think it would be such a big deal. Whatever the reasoning is. But I mean, they got burned real bad because of that. And whether or not they could have prepared better is, I mean, you can make that argument all day.
Maintain patterns of temporary residency at favored dining locations.
You can make that argument as much as you really want. But it's not like they wanted it to burn. At least you hope not. You hope that you don't want they don't want this thing to be a quote-unquote paper launch, or they don't want it to be just picked up by bots and the like.
Not to be confused with bums who are sedentary and refuse to work, kind of like my son Jeffrey.
Because I mean, that's a really bad look for a company, and you hope that they will do better. They will learn from that. What am I missing? I'm missing... There's the thing. That's why I'm constantly scanning. But... I mean, I was watching the 3080 launch saga, mostly through YouTube videos that were analyzing it and discussing it. But there's at some point there's only so much that they can do to prevent the bots. Like, it's always security is almost always
she needs to eat essential minerals to stay healthy and grow.
A losing battle. There's always somebody that's gonna be ready to do better than you. There's always somebody that's super prepped to that's ready to win. That wants to win. And if they're not the one that's working on how to prevent the bots, they're working on building better bots. Ow. Excuse you. And if they're building better bots than the current people, if they've thought of something new.
In a not so distant future, a young visionary entrepreneur will spot these 3 shells while snorkeling and revolutionize after toilet care.
What am I missing? 1114. 4 license plates, and then one of each. Everything else, pick them up along the way. There's always that one point in software that's vulnerable. That is always going to be true. Humans are infallible. Code, like the code that you're building off of, is infallible. I mean, there's security updates constantly, because usually the way these things get found is somebody breaks it. That's there's an old adage in tech support, and this is more relevant to hardware support, or in live applications. I do audio and stuff like that, but it's the scream test. If you're not sure what something does, you unplug it and see if somebody yells about it. If nobody yells about it, then it probably wasn't needed. But it's that sort of thing where when you are debugging software, when you're finding security vulnerabilities, sometimes the only way to do it is to break it. And if you don't think about all the ways you can break it, somebody else will. And if it's a malicious person, well, then they win. So I'm missing a landmark and 3 license plates. Just gonna swing by here. I think I've already explored this place. Yep, this is leaving. I don't even remember how I got onto this discussion. Whoops. Left the wrong area.
The air out here has a distinctive smell. That of sea salt, nitrogen
let's
oxide,
head
and an intriguing
for that guy.
bouquet of volatile organic compounds.
I have the wonderful ability of being able to run a long conversation based on just random connections in my brain. Excuse me, Marlin. I'm trying to carry on a conversation here, and you're really cramping my style. Yeah, so like a lot of people are mad at Nvidia, and maybe Nvidia messed up. I mean, obviously, yes, they messed up. They did not anticipate something. They missed something on their anticipation. But I mean, what was it? A couple of months ago, there was a huge shortage of a lot of computer parts because of the supply chains, the problems with the supply chain and the pandemic and everything. And that hasn't gone away. Like, we are still in the midst of a pandemic. So a lot of people are like, well, they should have built out more cards. And it's, I mean, if they knew they were going to be able to sell them, why wouldn't they have built them? Ow, dang it. Secondary area again.
Yes, it's quite beautiful here. Unfortunately, bull sharks can't see color.
So like, yeah, they always could have built more cards, but like, they're a company. If they knew they would be able to sell them, it'd be crazy not to build them. I mean, I doubt that I missed a question mark. Dang it. I mean, I highly doubt that I mean, yes, you can do market shortage, and that is, I assume, a valid thing. I'm not an economist. You can the supply demand, you can charge more kind of thing, but if you're gonna sell it at a certain price point, people are gonna buy it at that certain price point, and you don't have enough to fulfill the amount that people want to buy at that price point, then you're just not making money. The limited supply thing. From my very brief time studying macroeconomics years ago, that works in a fluid market where the prices react. So that works for the resale market. The $80,000 cards we see on eBay right now, But that doesn't work if that when they announce their price, they say this is going to cost $800, this is going to cost $600 kind of thing. If you say, oh, we only have 100 of them, you can't, people aren't bidding on them on the NVIDIA website. They aren't bidding on them from MSI and the other manufacturers. They're not bidding on these cards. Either they sell it or they don't. So them artificially reducing the supply doesn't really make sense. I don't see a benefit to it. And maybe there is one that I'm just missing because I work with computers. I don't really follow this kind of stuff. But I mean, NVIDIA is a company. If they had a way to make more money, I'm sure they would be making more money. And if their cards sold out immediately and there were people wanting more, well, then that's money left on the table. This shark's gonna get mad at me. And now he regrets it. Yeah. It's my take on current events within the tech world. I don't really else not crazy amounts of stuff going on in tech right now. Again, pandemic. We're all kind of sitting and waiting for announcements because we've got the AMD announcements coming in 2 or 3 weeks. I think they're mid-October is the AMD announcement. Which will be fun and such. Let's do this. Let's knock out another one.
For anything that's
all right, and now the chaos begins. We've really upped it. We've got large boats now. I mean, it's not like they're actually doing anything to me, but... Kaboom! Everything's exploding! It's a lot harder to carry on a intellectual conversation when I'm worried about dynamite. Come on, down. I need to, need a nom. It's a lot. Yeah, conversation not nearly as easy to carry on. Well, I'm trying not to get blown up. So... just give me a moment, and we'll be there in a second. Because we're very close to once we get this person, then we'll be done with the infamy ranks. Should be another part of another step to the 100% completed. Ghost Guard's really mad at me now. And the amount of dynamite that they're dropping. It's kind of impressive, honestly. Like, I feel like I should take this as a huge compliment. Where'd you go? Yes, that tends to happen when you attack a shark. They tend to get a bit mad. They tend to eat you. I'm a shark. I hug with my teeth. That sounded really, really weird in context. I regret that. Come on. We're at about a third of the way there. Oh, we are... Excuse me. Come on. Excuse me. Just need to, just gonna take a quick snack break, guys. I'll be back. I'll be with you in a second. Okay, Marlin. Hi, boys. Did you miss me? I feel like you missed me. Both literally and figuratively. Where are the rest of these ships? What do you mean searching? I haven't moved. I'm gonna accidentally lose them. Okay. Well. We'll pick them up later. I guess. Still got one landmark to find. Hopefully it's in this northeast corner somewhere. Somewhere close by. So that was fun. So we're about halfway there. So we'll have to do one more round of that.
Leaving our shark to fight another day.
And then we should be... Then there it is. Then we'll hit our max infamy. We're moving right along to 100%ing it. Well, we're only about just over half an hour in. It's not bad at all. There's my shadow tail. Another achievement.
But the city had already spent its annual budget booking a Nickelback cover band for the 4th of July.
Oh, Nickelback cover band. Well, let's eat some people. Because you were the first one I saw. Sorry.
Caviar Key provides a scenic setting for humanity's destructive impact on the natural world.
Yoink.
The water along Caviar Key
It's like
is
Sharknado.
described as gin clear.
If the sharks had human level intelligence. I've never seen the movie, so I don't know anything about it. Except that it's a real weird premise. Hi. Got a little bit more than your arm, probably. Oh, missed it. Where are we at? Can't hit me. 9 out of 15. Oh, did a flip. Did a flip. Didn't mean to do a flip. Come on. Stop flopping. Eat. Aim for human. Bite. Dang it. They know where I am, they just can't get an active visual. There we go. That's 13. It's 14. And...
I used to skate, yeah. But they don't give you no scholarships for winning no big air rail jam.
there we go. And time to break some boats. Hi, yes, I am Shark. I am Shark, and you are human. and you are going to be eaten. Like that. Thanks. Alright, come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, I've got a diver in my mouth. Didn't even mean to. Just keep going for that boat. Just take down that boat. Where are we at? Almost 2/3. Come on. There we go. I really just trapped them. Come on. Come on. There we go. It's another one. Now we're well past, just past 2/3 now. That's all I need. Come on. This is a pretty good spot. I haven't actually taken that much damage. That's 3/4 of the way.
Burial at sea. Men who among us hasn't had romantic notions of a burial at sea?
Burial at sea, yes. That's exactly what they meant. It's being eaten by a shark. Come here. Just take him out. We're almost there, guys. 4/5 away there. Give or take. Give or take a hair. And that's another one down. Oh, hey, give me something to... No, I'm on. Alright, go. Should be 2, maybe 3 more boats. And then we'll face the final boss. Just gonna top off the health really quick. Thank you. There we go. Come on. There it is. That should bring the fun. Come on. Bring the fun. Maybe I gotta destroy one more. There must be a invisible bit that's left. Alright, that's gotta bring. That's gotta bring the fun. Right? Who am I still waiting on? Captain Robert Brunlet. Come on, boy. Hello? Oh, we're gonna have another thing where I can't... They don't search correctly. Alright, well in that case, I guess I'll go destroy this target. We'll get back to this in a second. Hello, Hammerhead.
Another shark hunt draws to a close.
Almost. There we go. How we doing? 69. Nice. Why does this have a thing on it? Is this openable? It's got a special thing. What does that mean? Is this a new mechanic? Oh, I bet. Nope, missed it. I just want to open the gate. I don't know if this actually helps me in any way, shape, or form, but I want to open the gate. Missed it. Missed it. I want to open the gate. Come on. Let me open the gate. Missed. Overshot.
Any body of water
Ow.
saturated with sewage or slaughterhouse wastes can be quite appealing to sharks.
Oh, interesting. So it seems like it overwrites the way the water looks depending on where you land. Did you see how it started out green? Oh, come on. Alright, doesn't work. We'll come back to that later if we need to. I don't need Dead Horse Lake to open up anyways. I've already got that 100%ed. There we go.
Recently,
The vandalism
Port Clovis has gained
masterpiece.
a reputation for its derivative,
'Cause it's got a
politically
shark.
confused street art.
Alright, so I guess if I knock out this consumption one, that should bring the angry guys back. And that should get the infamy 100%ed. Doo-doo. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Hello. Look, you get to be part of the food chain again. Remember, there's always something bigger. I am that something bigger.
A bounty has been put out, and now a dangerous army of lawless, trigger-happy sadists begin shooting anything that moves.
That doesn't seem dangerous at all. Come here. Come here. There we go.
Okay, maybe I don't know how to properly stock and manage a fish pond, but it's a learning process.
Hello. I just chucked their diver. There he is.
The beast of the fleet, Captain Robert Bruntlet.
What is that? We're just gonna take it out. Just ram into it over and over again. Because if at first you don't succeed, hit it harder. There we go.
Throwing caution to the wind, the big fish escalates its battle against Port Clovis.
What do you mean, escalates? I won. Excuse me. Yoink. Alright, where's the next place I gotta go? Something to ponder. Can I get there through here? Where is it?
I know it. I really should get them polarized lenses.
This way. So we'll give it a second for this to dissipate. Oh, why did it bump up my the searching? Come on.
Never mind. Should have brought my fish finder.
That wouldn't help you. I'm too smart for that. Oh, let's not tip out there.
Yeah, A breeze would be nice.
Just let them get bored. Ooh, it looks like I can book it past with them now.
Be right under me. She's close. She's real close.
Am I? You sure?
Well, that's it for today.
Humans' attention
Come on.
spans are short.
Let me go over the highway.
Forgotten about the shark
Can't go
and
over the
petty
highway.
Crimes, so thus ends the bounty.
Well, I mean, the bounty still exists. The current hunt is done. Aw. He's trapped. Well, that just wasn't even hard. Oh, it wasn't even difficult. 81%. Nice. Off to the question marks. Quick as we can. Oh, almost. Uh-oh. There we go. It's another gate. So I'm betting that I need the electric. Ow. I'm betting that I need that bioelectric something or other to knock that out. Excuse me, fishing trawler. I'm gonna need you to break now. Sometimes the camera doesn't always work. 87%.
Of shark attacks on boats.
Oh boy. Excuse me. Yoink.
The bull retreats to the grotto for refuge and quiet reflection.
There we go. Let me see. So if I... So do I need to do that? It's turning into lighting. I don't know. Let's try it. We'll go futuristic time. Go full bioelectric. Well, I mean, we might as well. Just because we can. Not like I don't have the upgrade ability. Okay, cool. Let's...
She gotta be somewhere out here. I really should get them polarized lenses.
Am I gonna really have to fight them? Are they gonna be charging in here over and over again? I hope not.
It's hurting me. I know it.
No, I'm not. I don't want to mess with you guys. Just leave me alone.
Yeah, a breeze would be nice.
See?
Be looking right
It's
at
so easy. Just leave me alone.
probably right under me.
And...
That's really good.
There we go. Wait, why are we researching? Come on. Just let me be free.
It could be anywhere.
Yes, exactly. So go away.
I just know she's near. Should have brought my fish finder. She's close. She's real close.
And there we go.
Nobody can say we didn't try.
With little fanfare, another bounty hunt comes to a close.
Or not. Alright, I just gotta run. We need to just retreat.
Nah, that ain't it.
Come on. Take me back to searching. There we go.
Hey, Shark, get your ass out here.
No. Don't tell me what to do.
Can't avoid us.
There we go. This should keep me well out of his sight. Just like the sewers in GTA.
The hell is it?
Alright. That swim
I think we've been
should be good now.
deprived of our trophy for today.
Though we do have another round of humans to
Seems
eat,
Port
so they'll come
Clovis
back
has
for me.
forgotten all about its rogue shark, for now.
Let's go see if I can get the thingamajig now, the gate. Yes. Would you like to? Are you proud of yourself now? Small fishing boat. Just don't mind me. Just gonna stroll on past. Cause I'm curious. I want to know how to open these gates. Missed it. I was hoping if I activated my special, maybe that would work. Nope. Come on. Dang it.
Vegetation salinity zones
Oh,
in this
come on.
area include fresh marsh, intermediate marsh,
Alright, doesn't seem to do
brackish
anything.
marsh, and saline marsh. The resilient bull shark is able to navigate all of them with ease.
What are we missing? We're missing one each of the collectibles, and we got some missions to finish.
The bull shark's sensory organs are all situated near its mouth.
Just like humans. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Oh, come on. Missed it. Dang it. I need to tip up onto the boardwalk. Got one. Nope, missed it. Maybe if I come back, maybe if I go from this side. Work our way up the boardwalk. Come here.
It's a
There we go.
shame that human and shark must so often meet as they please.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Needs a whooping? Are you gonna bring a ruler with you? Come on. Oh, come on. Missed it. This is... I just can't seem
The
to get
battle
that
is over,
final
but the war goes on.
jump. There we go. Okay, well, that's 5. That's 6. Eight. Thought I knocked one off that I could then go finish off, but I guess not. Nope, can't go that far. Alright, need to get 2 more. Nope. Trying to get this guy to jump up is hard. And I just did a backflip. Oh, man, I missed it. Just barely missed it. There we go. Was that not 10? Pretty sure that was my 10th, but fine. I'll get 1 more.
Well, I said to them, you better build that boardwalk high, because you just asking for a shark attack how you got it now. But do they listen to me? No, not at all.
No, because what shark would actually do that? I guess we're time to fire across the land.
Anybody got some lip bone?
Let's finish off this marlin before I leave.
Hey, it's
Alright. Time to book it across land. I think it'll let me.
pack it in for now.
The powers of society
I can't book it that far
retaliate
across
with
land.
deterrent action, but mankind is ultimately impotent to stop Mother Nature's vengeance.
Eventually, yes, Mother Nature always wins. Alright. Shuffle back and forth and back and forth. Alright. Where am I going? I'm gonna have to make the big loop around to get there. That's fine. Loop around, swordfish. I'm just going to ignore you. It's not worth it. Remind myself to keep hitting my sonar in case there's anything else fancy hanging around. Just let it fire away. Give me good solid pings. I can probably make that jump though. Right, I can make this jump. Oh, is this SeaWorld? Is that where I am? Nope, missed it. There we go. That is SeaWorld. I thought I'd picked everything up in here. Alright, I guess I'm jumping over. Come on. There we go. Where's the thing? Straight down. There it is. And that's the final cache. Perfect.
Traveling around, we are constantly reminded of how man's intrusion has disrupted the fragile equilibrium of the marine world.
Hopefully we'll find it on the way to this guy. But we are just gonna go the long way to start. Man, remember when I had such trouble with that fight, that boss fight? Ah, good times. Alright, swing it around. And let's book it all the way back and go eat some humans. It's a very calming game. I'm gonna finish this up and this will make the, I guess the 3rd game to finish on stream. Subnautica and Sherlock Holmes were being the other two. Finish this one up. Skyrim's gonna take years to finish. We'll figure that one out. That'll just kind of be a constant. But I'm thinking I want to do State of Decay 2 because I got that from Game Pass. A nice good zombie game in time for the Halloween. I feel like it's a solid choice. So that's the license plate. But I'm still missing the final landmark. Oh no, I'm not. It's over there. Perfect. There we go. That's 2. They haven't even noticed me yet. Which makes it perfect for this.
Clovis is thoroughly energized by the shark menace.
Yes. Hi, friends. No, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna finish this quest.
Poor Clovis really been sprouting up these past few years. Put some of my own money in this. Gonna be a laser tag fun pal.
Oh, it's right there. Shadowhead. Nailed it.
If a T-Rex is your favorite dinosaur,
That's another 100%.
You're boring and unoriginal, and you need to pick a different.
Whoop. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, guys. I'm just gonna. There we go. Oh, just like the TSA. Do you really? What else do I gotta do? 59, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. So that's it. That's the only one we've got left. So let's straight ahead and hang a left. And then we will be complete on this game. Well, buddy, I hate to break it to you, but you're in a boat.
Concentrations of metals and hydrocarbons in the water show just how much the Gulf has progressed since Amerigo Vespucci first arrived here in 1497.
So we'll probably be done by like the hour 15, hour 20, or I guess the hour 30 mark, depending on how quickly I find all this stuff. But now that I've got my super upgrade, that should push us to the full 100% pretty quickly. Do I wanna take? I'll go all the way around, just to see if there's anything good. And this should enter a new area right about now. Right? Yeah. There we go. 59%. Just keep pinging. Just keep pinging, pinging, pinging. Just in case anybody forgets who's the apex around here. Alright, it's another collectible. 63%. And counting. That would explain why I didn't get this one. Looks like this one's high up. Oh my goodness, this upgraded sonar is great. Alright, knock this out right quick. There we go. There's license plate, there's a nutrient thing. Excuse me, humans. Splash. There it is.
Protein caches like this one are a convenient and tasty way for sharks to increase their protein intake.
Oh, it's on the ship. Got it. This ship has seen better days, one might say. big ship. Real big ship. Alright. I guess we're just gonna kind of bounce from question mark to question mark while pinging. And that should hopefully get us the full complement of stuff.
The bull shark is able
Bada
to
bing,
attain
bada bang,
larger
bada deep
maximal
sea
sizes
explorer.
through selective feeding.
How much do I have left? 3 license plates and then we're done. That's 1, that's 2. That's 3. Oh. Where was the... Oh, it's... That's not 3. This is a location change, isn't it? Yeah.
According to the county
to the bayou.
administrator, Chuck Huckleberry, the lack of effectiveness of piecemeal technocratic solutions here can only be solved with more piecemeal technocratic solutions.
Of course. Alright. So we gotta do some hops. Oh, not actually that many. Imagine if you saw a shark just throw itself onto the land, bite a license plate, and then leave. What would you think was happening? Like, what's the expectation? There it is. Thanks, turtle. Bada bing, bada bang, bada achievements. 100% objective completion in all regions. And license plates. I want to go see what the Shadow Shark looks like. So we'll see what Shadow Shark looks like. And then we will have completed this game.
Even for sharks, it's important to create personal time for sober self-reflection.
Just because I'm curious, I want to see the shadow. Oh, that looks awesome. So what? Oh my goodness.
A single thought drives the bull shark's behavior. I could eat.
Look at that. 32 of 32. All achievements unlocked. That's main menu. So let's do a bit more. Let's start up State of Decay.